Elephant in the room pod. Still on the couch. How y'all feeling today?
We not at your mama's house either, nigga. We pay our bills. I said nigga already. That's one slashing.
And we're back.
How
I
about
tell
that?
you guys, this is the third take, so B does not say the N-word thrice.
I love my ninjas.
Exactly. Oh, it's not.
I'm
Okay.
foeing them, ninja.
So B, what's on your mind today?
I wanted to have a conversation about, in a sense, like, is it cool to put your friends before your girl? When is it cool to do that?
Why is that on your mind? What's
Just a scenario that I kind of picked up. So there was a scenario where a man has a girl that is his friend. This said girl does almost everything for this guy except like romantic stuff. But like when bro's down, she picks him up. When bro needs like a job, she picks him up. When bro needs money or food or whatever, she's there like how like we would be there for each other.
Okay.
And said dude tells his girlfriend like, hey, like no offense to you, but like no one's gonna come above my friend who's been there for me.
Wait, you're saying the dude said like what girl is he talking to? Like what?
He's talking to his actual girl about his friend that is a girl.
He told his actual girl.
No one will come before this woman.
Oh no! Oh no! Really?
Yeah, but I think when it comes to that, you know, I think when you look at the history of their relationship, you know what I'm saying? Someone that just that goes above and beyond for you without asking for sex or asking for anything in return, but just does it because they're a good person. Mm-hmm. I feel like emotionally you're just attached to them at that point because of what they've done for you. And I can understand that because it's like they were with me through thick and thin. Would you?
Okay, I hear you. Don't get me wrong. I hear you. Okay. But like, man, that's just...
It's tough it's tough to say that. Yeah.
You're just asking for trouble. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, even if that is the case, even if in the back of your black ass mind, you really think, oh, no one's ever going to come above this woman. If you say that out loud...
It's not a good look. Let bro cook.
No, get him out the kitchen. Get him out the kitchen.
He's on fire, bro. Let him cook.
I'm telling you. What are you? You idiot. I'm like, okay, hear me out. Because, like, your girl never wants to hear that. If there is one thing your girl never wants to hear,
it's like how you feel about another woman.
It's that first off, it's other women. And it's second off, it's that this other girl is more important than you. That's like saying, okay, let me flip it. Imagine you had a girl, right? Mm-hmm. And there's this guy, and she's like, look, no matter how close we are, this dude will always come before you. So like, you know, if you in danger, he in danger.
I'm gonna pick that.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's very hurtful, but I think also what I was gonna say was, I think said boyfriend or girlfriend has to prove that they're worthy of that top spot. You shouldn't just get that top spot because you're my girl. You have to prove that like you will not fold on me as like my friend wouldn't. I think that once you prove that, I think them tears start to change. Because I think anybody with a brain knows like, all right, this is my girl. Like this is who I'm going to be with for the rest of my life. This is who I want to marry. I feel like by that time you would definitely know like maybe I shouldn't. I mean, we could still be friends, but like this is about to be my best friend now.
So what would you do if your girl was like, okay, then have her suck you up?
I'd be like, it's not even like that.
No, go ahead, suck you up then.
I would just tell her like, yo, like you need to understand something. Like when I was dead broke, when I was literally like behind on rent, when I was depressed, this person was there.
Was she sucking you up?
No.
Okay, then.
She was just there for me to pick me, lift me up as a friend. I think the thing about with women is, once again, I'm gonna get into it.
Okay, get into it.
Is that like it's the thought of like another woman coming before you. But are you listening to me when I'm telling you like emotionally why she would be? Emotionally. Not and then when you say emotionally, nigga, it's like y'all make out. Okay. Because most girls look at making out as a more serious thing than like even like having sex.
Okay, hear me out. Here's what I'm gonna say. I feel like
even though that has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
Say what?
Even though that has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
No, I feel you. No, I hear you though. I guess my thing is like this, right? I feel like when I was like in college, right? In my head, my friends were always gonna be there.
Yeah.
Right? Like
facts.
they were always gonna be like with me at all times. So then I low-key thought that like the relationships I were having were more so temporary. Because think about it, like around me are just, girls are coming through, coming out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't really even think of them as like, oh, they're gonna be there when I'm 30. Right?
Yeah.
But you think your friends are, right?
Yep, of course.
But then I feel like around like 25, 26, there's been like a switch. Or like the closer you get to 30, you start realizing like, okay, like my friends, they're about to have their own lives. They're about to have their own lives. They're about to move all around the country, right?
Big facts.
You start thinking, okay, who's really going to be there with me when I'm 40? And that is your shorty, okay? So don't get me wrong, like the homie you're talking about, right? Like they're all close now, but like, when that shorty gets her husband and lives her life, you know what I mean? You're fooling yourself if you think you're about to be the most important person in her life. That's
all. But once again, I literally said, I think when we're saying what we're saying right now, like as in like this person is so important to me right now, I think it's in the moment. Because like I said, you really have to prove why you are even remotely the same or even on that same tier. You're not just going to get that tier because you're my girl. You have to really prove that shit. Because when times get tough, are you going to be there? Are you going to be picking me up, lifting me up? Because I know that if times got hard with my girl, if I were to have one, I know I'm always there for my friends, bro. Okay. None of my friends can ever say to me, this nigga don't ever be doing nothing for us. They can never say that. I even put my friends before me. So for my girl to get that same privilege, you got to show me.
Hear me out. Let me ask you this, though.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. Do you think that, like, there's ever a point where, like, like you just kind of know, like, from the jump that, like, okay, this shorty is going to be my shorty? You know what I mean? So it's a pretty, like, quick cutoff. You know what I mean? Like, okay, like, you're my dog. I get that. But, like, I know I got something right here.
Yeah, I think when it comes to that...
like, would it impact, like, you're saying, like, someone has to prove it, someone has to do this, someone has to do that. But, like, you ever think that sometimes you just gonna just know? Yeah.
Yo, that's funny that you said that because I actually had a shorty that I was, like, cuddled up with one time and I just knew, like, this could be my wife.
Where's she at? Anywho.
Touche, nigga. No. Shout out Chris Rock, nigga. No, literally, like, I just think that I believe that since people believe, like, oh, I'm your girl, you need to put me first. Okay. But, like, are you deserving of being put first? Or are you just assuming because you got a title, I should put you first? What if you're just a scumbag?
Oh, no, that's what I was really going to ask you, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, imagine this, right? Like, because I'm talking all this stuff, right? Like, oh, put your girl first, put your girl that, all that kind of stuff, right? But one thing that makes me mad to no end, my brother, is when you have, like, a girl who's a friend, and then they get a man's, and then they're just
gone. I know. I know.
They're gone.
I had a friend that literally used to be like, yo, what are you doing this weekend? Like, we should hang out. I don't ever hear from her again.
Right.
And they got a new man. I don't see. Yo, literally, she was at the club. I literally made eye contact with her.
Yep.
Just wanted a simple hello. Didn't even get that.
How'd that make you feel?
It made me feel like, oh, so I was just a stepping stone. I'm a rolling stone.
You know what? I might have to throw everything I said out the window. I ain't gonna hold you. Because then what always gets me about situations like that is that, they ghost you, they do this, da-da-da-da-da.
So we weren't really friends. I was just a moment, and like I was just a part of your little history before you found that man that you was looking for. Yeah.
As soon as they break up,
don't call me.
But they will though.
Don't call me.
But they will though.
Don't call me.
That's the first thing on their mind.
I'll do this.
But you know what's crazy? They do this to girls too. Like, don't get me wrong.
Oh, we know.
I know it happens to like dudes, right? Because obviously, the guy thinks, oh, you can't hang out with them anymore because they're dudes or whatever. But I've had girls tell me the same thing, where it's like they have a friend that was like, you know, they're besties. You know what I mean? You know, why not?
That's my best friend. She a real bad bitch.
Hey, exactly. But then as soon as they break up with dude, I'm sorry, as soon as they get a guy,
they're gone. They're ghosts.
Like, so I don't know. I just feel like as like a as a friend, or I guess it's made me a little apprehensive to like become friends with certain people. Like if I know that's like in your character, it makes me not even want to, like, I don't even want to approach, because it's like, I know you're about to be on some, like, I just know you're going to be on, like, like, our friendship.
Yeah, it's temporary. Yeah. Thank you for saying that. It's temporary, because I really thought this was, like, my homegirl, and like,
oh, wow.
That's how, like, that's much cool. Of a homegirl she was to me, and for her to just, like, completely go ghost, I don't see her, I don't hear from her, I don't know nothing. Over some one dude. Yeah. Like, so what was this? Oh, you were just bored, and I was there. I was the guy that, he can get me in here. He can do this for me. He can link me with these people. He's a lot of fun. Because at this point, at this moment in time, I feel like a lot of the time, since even college, I'm just the guy that, he'll get me out of this this slump that I'm in. Like, I'm just like the Energizer Bunny in a sense. He'll recharge me in a sense, like.
So you felt like you
definitely used.
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if
niggas couldn't even get a birthday shout out. Nothing.
Yeah, I don't know if I necessarily feel used. I'm more so in the camp of like, I think they're just dumb.
They're just dumb.
Yeah. Where it's like
and lost.
Yeah, where I feel like in life, bro, life is all about balance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I feel like you know, if you're so out of whack that, like, you know, your man or girl becomes your entire life
and identity, you're lost.
There's just no balance anymore.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So then what happens is, you know, that person will eventually disappoint you in some way, and you have no other place to go. You know what I mean? You have no other place to, and then it's even like a flip side. Like, they know what they did. They know they cut all their friends off. So then, low-key, that person gets self-conscious about, like, oh, like, do I even want to hit them up? I know they're going to be mad at me if I do. So you know what? I'm going to just chill out.
At the same time, too, what is the point in picking sides? Let's just all link. Like, even right now. Maybe. Like, what is the point of going ghost when you find a man or a girl? What is the point of that?
Oh, why not just invite?
Why don't we just all form a community? Like, all you people that literally do this shit, can you explain to me why you do it? Because you niggas are stupid.
Well, some partners, some partners are controlling, though. That might be some of it. Like,
get out.
Run.
Get out.
Run.
That's not the one. Like, if you're telling me, like, if you're, let me tell you this right now. Yeah. If you're trying to tell me, you can't go see so-and-so, I don't want them around. Cut. If anyone had the audacity to tell me I can hang out with you, Mitch, John, Tanner, the twins, like, if anyone had the audacity to tell me what I can and cannot do, I am out. Like, hey, Shark Tank, I'm out. Like, I'm out, bro. You're not about to tell me, like, my mom can do that.
Right.
But even my mom can't even do that. I'm not a minor no more.
No, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not my mom. And then, like, a lot of these people, like, these men and women, because we're not about to just single people out, you know what I'm saying? Like, single a whole gender out, because that's not realistic.
Yeah.
Men do it where it's like, you ain't going to Miami, bitch.
I said,
you ain't going on that trip. The hell you think this is?
I didn't say bit, but I definitely said
you ain't going.
You ain't going to Miami, baby. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't going.
No, you said it. You said
my love.
No, you were like, you're not going. A little bitch ass nigga.
Baby, don't
go.
Wait. Don't put your booty in warm. Keep your booty refrigerated.
He be like,
in Ohio.
He said, baby, whose hand is that? I saw the Super Bowl ring on that nigga. Hey, hurts, doesn't it? It should be me, not him. Yeah.
Moving on. Anyway.
Take two.